Hello everyone, Okukriton here, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. What you're witnessing is my own very spaceship, which I'm gonna decorate sometime soon. Probably. I would like to thank you for the bottom of my heart for surpassing 700 subscribers, meaning we're getting closer and closer to 1k, which is insane, and for the support for the last two videos, that being the Frieza vs Megatron review and the Who Wears the Crown lyric video, which was very fun to work on, and I'm so glad you're all liking it so much. For your interest, I also uploaded Dead Battle Music Be Like Part 3 on my short section if you want to check it out, and now onto the video. Hello everyone, Okukriton here, and welcome to my reaction to one of my most wanted battles ever, that being Gojo vs Makima, aka Jujutsu Kaisen vs Chainsaw Man. Now, some background. I read the entire Chainsaw Man manga, part 1 at least, a year or so ago. I watched the first season, and I'm somewhat of a Makima simp, finding her a great character overall. I'm still gonna root for Gojo. I was planning on speedrunning the first two seasons of Jujutsu Kaisen in preparation for this video, but I realized it wasn't a feasible fit in my schedule whatsoever, so I decided to let that battle do the talking and for my judgment for there, regardless of spoilers. Now, I know very little about Gojo besides his similarities with Makima, with both being seen as the most powerful demon hunters of their own worlds, and the unique eyes and hair, voices that make me fall to my knees.
You crying?
Please keep it down, you two.
On top of all them being extremely confident, which from the preview I can already tell is gonna make for some great banter between the two. And if this season has been of any indication, we're probably in for some amazing visuals with their very interpretative powers, which have also been cause for headaches as a community since this matchup became a thing. Again, I have no idea how spoiled it is gonna get, but when it comes to Makima side of things, I'll try to keep my tongue in check for as long as they do. I could have phrased that statement better. Now let's go!
Satoru Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen Sorcerer Sensei.
Hi Daddy.
Makima, Chainsaw Man's head of Tokyo Public Safety.
Hi Mommy.
These two paranormal mentors are so strong that they change the very worlds they exist in.
Yep.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle. Let's hear Gojo.
Japan, December 7th, 1989. Satoru Gojo was born, and the world changed.
And in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, invisible, cursed spirits born from negativity threaten humanity.
So it's up to the Jujutsu sorcerers to do battle with them.
And what
Hell
better
yeah.
way to learn the trade than to sign up for
Jujutsu
Tokyo
Kaisen means
Jujutsu
sorcerer
High.
fights, right?
For humanity, Satoru Gojo's the best sensei a sorcerer could ask for.
I'm sorry. Dislikes Kenjaku, alcohol, higher ups, Amogus. Sorry, I had the data. He's 29, he's pretty damn tall. Hell yeah, and he's pretty as hell.
His very birth forced the strength of curses to exponentially rise. Cursed society shifted to match the might of Gojo's presence.
I'm sorry, that's amazing. I thought it was just a meme in the community because I read something about that somewhere, but this, it's like someone saw a Chuck Norris joke and decided to integrate that into a plot, but it's awesome instead of being stupid. I love that. So basically his own birth was a flex. that isn't telling, I don't know what is.
As a kid, Gojo knew he was the shit.
Oh, it's Killua.
He mastered the art of the Riz, the hoops, and the curse.
Oh god, did he just say
murdering,
Wiz?
all alongside
Managed to
Sugar
got this long
and
here
Sorcerer
Boomstick say Wiz.
Together,
Limitless.
Limitless grants Gojo a nigh perfect defense by actualizing the very concept of infinity.
It creates an infinite space around himself, stopping anything coming his way.
Limitless halves the object's velocity. It's like Zeno's paradox.
Think of it this way: if you're trying to get from point A to point B, first you gotta go halfway, then you gotta go another halfway, then another and another, and so on. With Limitless, you'll never arrive, just like
Nice.
my alimony payments.
Hence,
Oh.
infinity. Yeah, it might sound complicated, but it basically
So he'll basically never run out of juice in a fight. He is
Nice.
just built different.
That's gonna be
He was
useful.
Born different.
Six Eyes and Limitless gave
Oh,
Gojo the
God.
power to manipulate space itself.
I'm sorry, since this is the one I'm not familiar of, I gotta read some things. Okay, those six senses works kinda like premonition, I mean, that's gonna be very useful against Makima. Auto Purple, yeah, I've heard Auto Purple would be the winning key against Makima, but let's see it first, cause they already started to downplay his infinity bit, which makes me kinda scared, not gonna lie, with he's got a plenty FT repertoire.
Gojo's lapse blue technique attracts and condenses space into
Reverse
singularities.
red, like
With
Flash.
reversal red, Gojo does the opposite, repelling space. Think push and pull. But you may be asking,
Nice.
how does one accomplish this with cursed energy? With math!
Oh god, no.
Curses!
Exactly! Exactly. Cursed energy is
Of course, yes, I
typically
get it.
negative, like with
Yeah.
happens when you combine a positive and a negative.
Purple.
Grape?
0.
Oh, yeah.
By combining reversal red and lapse blue, Gojo creates hollow purple, an enormous ball of curse energy that literally applies the concept of 0 to an opponent.
Oh yeah, get
And
zeroed,
propelling
Makima.
them in-
Levitation, teleportation, even expanding limitless to fry his enemies. Gojo can also use positive energy to heal humongous wounds, and he's constantly refreshing his brain with it 24/7 to keep up with all of this.
Okay, they brought that up.
There's one technique that costs more cursed energy than anything else in a sorcerer's repertoire.
Let's hear
Every
it.
sorcerer is born with an innate domain, a mental world shaped by their mind and heart.
It would be cool if they go into domain during the fight.
Domain expansion.
Every sorcerer worth their salt needs one, and you know damn well Gojo has the scariest unlimited void. You get caught in this, your ass is grass.
Exposure to unlimited void overloads your consciousness with a stream of infinite information. A mere fifth of a second of exposure can leave a normal person in a vegetated state for months.
Too bad it requires so much energy you can only do it like once a day. Oh wait,
Oh.
except for Gojo, who has done it multiple times in a row.
Nice.
Again,
I was getting
six
worried.
eyes.
Quite frankly, Gojo was getting so strong that the axis of the Jujutsu world began to turn on him. Like the meta of a
Okay,
fighting
we're
game
getting into
defined by
spoilers,
one broken
I think.
character, he defined the hierarchy of power in the sorcerer world. He alone was the honored one.
His
Oh,
mere
that's what it
presence can
means.
cause-
The sorcerer there is.
That includes his ex-student Hikari,
Okay.
who can dodge lightning, or this
We got into
double
scaling,
volcano-headed
awesome.
cursed Jogo. The end Gojo kicked his ass with zero effort.
But
That
strength
clip is very
alone
famous.
was instead of doing everything himself, he would teach a new generation of sorcerers to carry the torch when he could not.
And
It's
that's
all
why he's a
about setting an
better teacher than
example.
Makima.
If it means a world where his companions can stand shoulder to shoulder as equals, who cares if he's got to show off a bit?
Nice. Oh, it's already over.
This
Okay.
episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Hello.
That went by really quick. Maybe it's just me, but okay. I get a better idea of Gojo's character. They did not go over any spoilers about a certain thing that happened that even I heard of, which is good for the anime onlys. Pretty nice summary. I feel like they captured the character from what I expected, and the powers are pretty much what I heard of, which do seem like they're gonna give Makima one for her money. But well, let's hear what type of scaling and powers do they give to Makima. Why do I say give? Because there's a lot of it with Chainsaw Man is very interpretative in nature, let's say. But we're gonna understand better once they get to it. I wonder how many spoilers they're gonna get with Makima then. Because, you know, I would really appreciate if this episode was free to watch for anime onlys. That way they can enjoy it as well, get more views, the show gets support, you know, and get more awesome episodes like this. I mean, this season has been amazing so far, and so far I'm pretty excited for this episode, so let's see.
What a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The birds are singing.
And a giant AK-47 carpet bombs the neighborhood.
Yeah.
The sky rains blood. Millions are dead. Dear God, wish it's the end time.
Yep.
Run away.
Calm
Ah.
down. There's no reason to panic. It's just that in the world of Chainsaw Man, devils exist, and your fear makes them stronger. Never mind. Panic.
Remember that
Ah!
spider you shrieked
Oh
at
god,
more than
no,
last
no.
time you
Okay, I did not need the clip of the spider, thank you very much, Wits. But yeah, now that I think about it, both Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man feature monsters created from negative emotions. And I've heard that the authors of Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen are friends, so maybe there was some overlap there. But yeah, very similar concepts, you know. Devils in Chainsaw Man are born from fear, the ones in Jujutsu Kaisen for negative emotions as a whole. And I love how they use Aki's tragic backstory to introduce Chainsaw Man into the show. It's a very perfect flashback to use, which gets very tragic at some point in the manga. Let's just say I do not want to watch a snowball fight for a long time after that.
are the monstrous products
They
of
cut that
your
from the anime,
nightmares,
haven't they?
And they hate you specifically.
What do you mean?
Fearsome group was formed to combat it and the other devils that plagued
The Teen
humanity,
Titans. Oh
the
no, wait.
Devil Hunters.
Live in Japan and get yourself a pesky zombie problem? It's time to call the 4th Division of the Public
Hi,
Safety
Kobeni.
Devil Extermination.
A government-funded devil
Con-
hunter unit led by a stone-cold vixen, Makima.
Nice editing.
She's dressed like Columbo with a blank stare and a sadistic
One more
scream.
thing.
She's been in the game for a while and just found herself a new prize.
The union of man and pet devil dog, Denji, the Chainsaw Man. On meeting him, she gave him a choice.
I love how by the way they explain this, it almost sounds like Makima's the protagonist and Denji is like the focus of a certain episodes, as if she finds these hybrids every single episode, other than as if it's an episodic occurrence for her to find these hybrids.
Makima may seem terrifying at first, but
Oh, she is.
a dog lover and a cinephile.
I just realized that what I was about to say was going to be very spoiler, but let's just say that usually when a dog trusts someone or a fictional character, you think, okay, they're to be trusted. This is not the case. This is not the case at all. Her love for movies is genuine though, and I'm glad they brought that up, which is gonna come back in the fight later.
She can call death upon anyone she chooses through a complicated ritual. She might have more than a few screws loose because,
Yeah.
in actuality, Makima is a devil herself.
Okay, so we're gonna just get into it. Okay, that's awesome. I mean, less awesome for the anime only themselves, but you kinda have to get into spoilers for her powers. So it is what it is. I mean, you have heard them. They spill the beans. So yeah, she's the control devil, basically meant to represent the conquest knight. You know, the four horsemen of death. She's meant to represent conquest, the one with the crown. And yeah, let's see how they go into it.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, she hates bad movies.
She's the control devil, embodying humanity's collective fear of the oppressor. In
Yep.
a way,
People, animals, even other devils become puppets under her
But
command.
not Gojo.
She can even hijack their senses
I hope.
to listen and see whatever she wants.
as a devil, Makima's far stronger, faster, and more durable than the average person.
Okay, they straight up show the panels of the final fight between her and Chainsaw Man, which is honestly kinda surprising. The editing is this one is a bit crazier than Gojo's, maybe just my brain being more centered on the Chainsaw Man stuff. Don't get me wrong, I don't think the editing there was bad, but I feel like they kinda going off there a bit more, and maybe it's just my brain playing tricks. Alright, control works in a bishop failure, can manifest its power in the form of chains, devil physiology, yeah. Telekinesis, often used as bang. Happy birthday, Denji. Damage transfer among Japan's populace. Okay, they're including that, and Gojo is Japanese, but I thought they said they weren't gonna include that in a fight, but let's see what they do. Death ritual, yeah. Can she do the death ritual during the fight though? Cause from what I remember, she needs to be in a high spot in a shrine, but I just don't wanna see Gojo turn into Jam. Okay, I much prefer if it was. I prefer him to win first of all, but I'd rather not see him slowly turn into Jam. Please and thank you. Split him in half instead. Ironically, that would not be a half-assed way to do it.
Divorced alcoholic rednecks.
Doggone, why they have to show that?
She doesn't
Yeah.
shoot you with invisible bullets. She points at you and then a wound just happens out of nowhere.
And notice how the chains come attached to a womb, making it's a very motherly image. And fun fact, the very name of Makima comes from combining mama with ki, which in Japanese means wood. So you know, wood, chainsaw. I'm not gonna get into it before they do. There's a lot of motherly things around the character, and this symbolism especially.
Makima has plenty of devils in her collection.
Yep.
There's the massive fox devil.
Which will make you see God before you die.
After about the 20th time, seeing God gets kind of old.
That's a low drop.
Anyway,
It's getting away.
devils.
Okay, she can definitely outnumber Gojo, and she's older than him, so she has more experience. But from what I've heard, Gojo has had no trouble either fighting much older opponents or getting jumped. From what I once read, something that goes along the lines of Gojo is not the one who gets jumped, Gojo is the one who jumps. Oh god, they had to stop the panel at her saying good boy. You know her fans are going crazy at that. I did too, for a while. So she can also see the future like the Six-Sized can, and she can also teleport like Gojo can, and she can also float like Gojo can. So it's gonna be a matter of a regeneration, I think. That's what the big debate was always all about. If Oro Purple can disintegrate her, and if she can transfer annihilation to another Japanese citizen. Let's see.
To a contract that
Here it is.
and I quote, any attack made on her will be changed into appropriate illnesses or accidents among Japanese citizens. Quickly heals from any damage that is perceived to be an attack, transferring said damage to some poor random citizen of Japan.
Oh man, imagine like taking a shit and Makima gets hit and whoops, guess you're wiping at the party game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Makima set out to create the world that she wanted. No more pain, no more war, no more bad movies.
Bullshit.
The world
Here's my boy.
just so happened to be living as Denji's heart.
Yep, that cute doggo is actually the chainsaw devil. Oh, talk about
Pochita.
shitty little kid.
In the depths of hell,
So we're
the
just going
Chainsaw
into it,
Devil,
okay?
In this, she needed to manipulate him, so
Yeah.
she decided to build Denji up and then tear him down
Yeah.
as cruelly as possible.
Exactly.
She murdered Denji's found family one by one.
Yeah.
Stripping him of the power devils receive by being feared. Devil out of orbit. And they stalemated the Darkness Devil.
Okay, I'm slightly concerned for Gojo, not gonna lie, because I don't think they said anything about Gojo being sent into orbit by an attack, nor how much he needs to breathe, but yeah, they're giving her a lot and I'm scared, but I'm still gonna keep for Gojo till the very end. Hopefully not a jammy one. Banged Pochita, that sounds so wrong. Out of orbit, to control most Japan's devils, fiends and hybrids. Chainsaw devil. I'm sorry, I always turn Spanish when I say Pochita. I wrote it in a web battle and that's the pronunciation I used ever since.
But the truth she was never willing to admit to herself was that she really wanted to understand human emotion.
Yeah,
After
that is
all,
true
you
though.
can't control someone and love them at the same time.
That's a very nice
She never
quote.
quit cooking her into a 7-course feast and fucking
Yeah.
ate her?
Believe it or not, the love Makima tried to understand was her undoing. Despite the hell she put him through, Denji still loved Makima in
Exactly.
his own way. So the act of devouring her was its own act of love.
It's
and
a loophole.
did not
Who knows, Wiz? Eventually, the control devil will come back.
Nayuta.
It won't be Makima.
While her path back to hell was paved with good intentions, in the world of devils, it's no surprise that Makima came so close to her ideal future.
Great breakdown for Makima. I have to applaud them. Very sorry for the anime onlys. Well, it's been good. It is what it is. But yeah, very great analysis of her character, especially. Good work on that. It's not just her powers. I'm not a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, so I can't really speak for that. But yeah, I'm really satisfied with how they analyze Makima. I'm still gonna go for Gojo until the end, as much as they built her up a lot. And yeah, let's get into this fight.
Right, the
Combat, as I said, oh
the
god, Fortnite, really?
But first, a couple of rules for a unique fight like this one.
We'll be considering curses and devils to be comparable beings to avoid arbitrary terminology in their power
Oh.
systems that might make this fight incompatible.
This is
We will
the first
also
time.
consider Gojo and Makima citizens of the same Japan to balance it out.
It's time for a
I'm
death
sorry, what?
battle!
Oh, okay, that's the first time they ever did something like this, okay? I mean, it's necessary for how unique these two are, but like, okay, so they're from the same Japan, so Gojo is vulnerable to the whole contract thingy? That's concerning. Okay, so either Gojo is gonna fall for that, he's gonna have to change his Japanese citizenship during the fight, or he's gonna have to kill the entirety of Japan, which I'm not sure if he's up to do that, but very interesting clarification that went there. And yeah, as I said, devils and curses are pretty much interchangeable in terms of concepts. Wait, this means that Gojo can perceive her energy then. Okay, that's gonna be useful. Okay, there's a lot of potential for cool stuff here then. It's the first time they added to interrupt this action to explain something. It's really nice, I gotta say, but interesting. Interesting is the word I'm gonna use to describe this for now. Let's see what they do with it. Okay, this is a reference to how Jujutsu Kaisen episodes report start. Okay, I'm gonna talk a bit more during the preview. Makima is watching a movie, and fun fact, both her and Chainsaw Man Naruto love movies. In fact, the theme song for Chainsaw Man Season 1 is filled with movie references for that very reason. And yeah, she's generally enjoying the movie, minding her business, so far, yeah. Gojo's being obnoxious. And they're watching Samurai Jack vs Afro Samurai, which might sound like an odd choice. This battle, the official English voice actor for Gojo played Jack, and he wins in this fight. And Gojo seems to love this movie, which of course he did as his official voice actor, technically as his voice actor won in that one.
Love this part.
Of course he would.
Could have been some flicks right about now.
And in the background, if you look closely, maybe I'll post a brightened up version, you can see every single loser from the 3D fights this season so far. And this is one big reference to the fact that the Chainsaw Man author wrote another book in which theaters were kind of were kind of a metaphor for the afterlife. So seeing both Gojo and Makima here is interesting, first of all, but I just love the Easter egg of the chosen undead, Darth Vader, Alex Mercer, and a random zombie just chilling watching a movie in the afterlife. It's really great stuff, and also like 3D characters in a cinema, you know, like 3D glasses. That is some 4-dimensional humor here.
But gotta kill you instead.
Can't let the curse do as they please. Now you fucked up.
No talking during the movie.
And this is where the preview officially ends, so I will say, already loving the 2D, the hand-drawn stuff, how Gojo goes from hand-drawn to pixelated and Makima does the opposite. And yeah, from now on, it's just gonna be no pausing the reaction, stay up the reaction. I'm honestly so scared, guys, oh my god. Okay, going with the chains. Yeet! Nice, nice.
First technique lapse.
Blue. Nice. Oh, she has a sword. Haha, nice.
Womp womp.
Nice. I love the hand-drawn beats. It's amazing. No, poor guy. No, they really made that joke canon.
Careful. I could have died, but that much won't matter to you soon.
Don't worry. I'm Satoru Gojo, the strongest.
Nice.
Confident, strong, and idiotic. We'll be sure to write it on your tombstone.
Oh, that's a war line. Nice. I was hoping it was gonna disintegrate the chains. Oh, that's auto weapons. Nice.
Calm.
Oh, she stole Aki's move. Oh, that's the animation looks awesome. Everything looks amazing. Oh, they're various hybrids.
I hope we don't kill you too quickly.
The Makima voice actress doing an amazing job.
Bang.
Ouch, ouch. That's a bad sign.
Bang.
Oh god, she's enjoying it a bit too much.
Bang.
Oh god, the animation. It's amazing. Oh no, oh no.
Now, be a good boy and play dead.
Please meow, please meow.
Should I bark too? I'm getting really tired of your pets.
Nice. Haha. Nice, yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, yes, yes.
Expansion. Unlimited void.
Haha, get overwhelmed.
Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
Yes, he said it. Oh, she sounds terrified. Okay, yes. Yes. Gojo. Yes! 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 Oh my god, yes! Fine. Yes! Oh my god, yeah, Gojo won! Oh my god, guys, that animation was amazing! I know it's a pixelated fight and a lot of people wanted 2D animated ones, but like, I have to watch this fight like at least 30 times. Oh my god, the animated bits were amazing. I was tense the whole way through. I was thinking they were gonna change locations a bit more, but oh my god, guys, you have no idea how happy I am right now. Oh my god. Oh my, I'm sorry. I just said nonsense the whole time. I probably spoke over some raw dialogue as well, but the voice acting was amazing. The animation was amazing. The music, well, I already made a video on it, so you know my thoughts on that. But oh my god, oh, oh my god, I can't, you have no idea the breath of relief I'm just making right now. Oh my god. I love this. It might just be my favorite fight overall this season. The characterization for both was so on point. Oh my god. Oh, okay, let's calm down and hear the explanations.
Think that place is offering discounted tickets or too soon? Yeah, I'll order online.
Gojo and Makima were complicated to compare.
Yeah.
On the surface level, Gojo had a lot going for her.
Yeah, we already knew that. To use control, Makima has historically needed to prove herself superior to foes like the Gun Devil, Quan Xi or Quan Shi, and technically Weze. She will likely need to do the same against Gojo. Well, she tried. Rip Bozo. Oh my god, I'm still not over that fight.
In a similar way to how she saw Denji. So she wouldn't be able to immediately control Gojo.
Gojo's birth caused a giant shift in the world of curses. Plenty of people have recognized that after only seeing him once. Being
That's true,
better
I didn't
than
even think of
everyone
that.
is literally Gojo's thing.
Even if Makima could control
Look
her,
at that
it
animation.
wouldn't last Makima would actually be a bit faster, though she wouldn't
Interesting.
even be able to get past Limitless.
I love
for her
that part.
speed to match.
I love this part too.
Devils, then you can shake 'em.
Lose if he couldn't permanently kill Makima. Six Eyes couldn't inform him of Makima's contract with the Prime Minister, and
Interesting.
eventually one of Gojo's attacks
Finger guns. Makima could land attacks directly.
I was so
on
scared of
Gojo,
that part.
but meaning that Makima didn't have a counter to Gojo's
Exactly,
ability
yeah.
to expand-
Guys, you have no idea how satisfying it was to see Makima getting overwhelmed by information. Yeah, oh, she wants to be a control freak. Yeah, control that, bitch.
It's not really an attack.
you could call it an attack on the senses,
Oh.
but even if she could transfer
Wait, I didn't think of that. Yeah, information overload doesn't count as an attack. It's just expanding information. That's genius. Whoever wrote that, that's genius.
to other Japanese citizens, she still could not escape an infinite amount of information. With all of Japan as mental meat shields, Makima would still be overwhelmed.
Wait, doesn't that mean Gojo just unintentionally killed basically everyone in Japan?
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
Gojo is
Yeah.
immune to his own unlimited void, so he was still unaffected.
Good for him. The moment
Good for him.
Unlimited Void landed, Makima would be stuck.
Look at that
Figure out
amazing
for a
animation.
Good old hollow purple.
Her contract isn't perfect. Makima only ever regenerated as long as there was some mass to come back from.
Exactly, yeah.
Hollow purple just
Okay,
disintegrates
let's read those.
anything
My
it
God,
touches to.
I have been looking forward to hear whether she can counter Auto Purple. Bank and control chains bypass limitless, weaker. What was the thing he said? You're weak. Will not and cannot control Gojo. Oh my God, I have the stupidest smile on my face right now.
Sure, control as a concept will always exist, but a reincarnation of the control devil isn't Makima. This
Yeah.
was one of the craziest fights we've ever had.
Yeah.
However, with Gojo's raw power, broken counters, and unbelievably busted Limitless, Makima lost control over this fight.
Makima
Nice.
thought she had Gojo by the ball and chain, but in the end, she was left hollow.
Nice.
The winner is Satoru Gojo.
Yeah.